talk. I dream about fighting every night.
You've got a rage problem, right?
That's not a problem.
Welcome to Brick Wall Cinema. I'm your host Chance, and today we have Lola and Sergio with us talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Let's get into it, Sergio. Let's get into it, Lola. Let's get into the
Mutant Mayhem.
Yes, the mayhem. Let's get into the mayhem.
The mayhem. Okay, the mayhem. Nice. All right. One of my favorite things about the recent movie is the fact that they're actually voiced by real teenagers and how they use like Gen Z terminology. I feel like they did it enough to where it felt like they weren't doing too much. How sometimes new movies try to relate to teenagers and use their lingo and it like comes out really weird. They did it really well. And the voice actors were really good, and it felt like they really were teenagers. I liked it all.
See, I really liked that a lot. I love that too, Lola. Like it felt more like
genuine.
Yes, felt more heartfelt than other iterations.
Yes,
I know it's geared towards kids more this one than other movies. I mean TV shows, but they found a way to mix in enough for older audiences to be more open to seeing it. Like. This is weird because when I first saw the trailer for this, I was all in. Because when I first, because when I saw the trailer for this, I knew there were some people that didn't like how they're all voiced by kids or how Donnie felt like he didn't go through puberty yet.
I've never actually been in a fight before, and I don't know if you noticed, but all I've got is a big stick. How did I end up with a big stick?
No, but that's the point. They're all supposed to be teenagers. I felt like that part of the Turtles was more believable.
And I will say this, in this version, they felt more like preteens. I think that's what people got thrown off.
That's fair. But like that's because they were. Yeah.
In most incarnations that I've seen, they're mostly like either in their late teens or like somewhere in their 20s.
Yeah, usually late teens, early 20s. And this one, you get prime teenager.
They're 15 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, how is that how old they are in this one?
Yes.
They're 15?
Yeah, they're 15. They're like.
For me, they sound like 14 or 13.
Well, I believe they're supposed to be 15. I believe so. Maybe 14, but around that age.
Yeah, but
go ahead.
Also with this movie, when I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh my god, the animation style looks amazing. It doesn't feel like Spider-Verse, but it's like they were like.
It felt like something similar to it. It felt like Spider-Verse maybe inspired their style.
Like the cousin animation to Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, because the way they animated it, it looks like it's like doodles you'll have in class.
Sketchbook.
Yeah. Yes, very sketchbook.
And I loved it so much. It was amazing. And the music, oh my God. The music in this movie
is amazing.
The music has such a vibe.
Not the score, not only the score, but the soundtrack too. Because if you guys aren't aware, the score was also done by Trent Reznor and Atticus Rose.
I did not know that.
If you don't know what they are, they're from a band called Nine Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails, okay.
And they also did the music for Soul and The Social Network.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the music from The Social Network.
It was a lot of piano work, but it was also really good too. It won them an Oscar for it.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, Chance, you mentioned when we were talking about this before, you said you mentioned like how you were kind of disappointed how they did Baxter, like the Baxter character.
Oh, really? He was? Okay, why were you disappointed in Baxter?
Okay, I was thinking about going in later, but we can talk about it now. So with this movie, I noticed a couple of things I felt like were off, but they didn't hinder my enjoyment of the movie at all. Like, for example, with Back to Stockman, you know how he's what it's like in the original story, right?
Oh yeah, he's an egotistical kind of jerk.
He's like his backstory. I did not know that. His backstory is like the Fly, where he went to transporter and transform into a fly.
Okay.
Well, it depends on which one you're talking about, because I remember from the 2012 one, the CGI one, he was just basically like an egotistical scientist, and then after failing to the Shredder so many times, they decided to mutate him into a fly as punishment.
Oh,
I was thinking of the original one from the 80s.
The original? Well, what's the original one?
It was like sort of like the Fly, where he went to transporter and there was a fly in there and he got mutated into the fly.
Oh, okay.
It was horrifying too. Let me see if I can find that scene, because I saw it. I'm like, this is horrifying.
It traumatized little Chance.
Yes. Look at this.
I
But I can be of help to you! I'm a scientist! No container can hold me!
Oh, wow.
Was that it?
Yeah.
That was so quick.
Yeah.
What was the old TV show from the 80s? They gotta keep it up. It's gotta keep going.
Well, I think if I were younger, maybe that would scare me.
For
Wow,
me,
you're
no, because
talking-
he's just it doesn't even
Maybe.
it shows his skeleton
Yeah,
and then
that's not
like a
a-
flash.
Yeah, I don't think it's that scary.
It is scary. Like, we know that he turned to a fly in the other iterations. So in this version, he's friends with the fly, like a fly that's gonna be mutated later, known as Superfly.
Yeah.
And
Isn't that basically like his son though?
Yeah, that's his son. He created Superfly. That's his son.
kinda.
What do you mean kinda? That's like saying Splinter is kind of their father. Like he is
Like,
their father.
I
He
feel
raised
like-
them.
I feel
That's
like
their dad.
I feel like later production, they thought instead of having Baxter Stockman become Superfly, let's make him the dad that dies.
Mhm.
Because think about it, throughout the movie, yes, you can see Baxter Stockman as just the creator of the ooze, but if you see him as the scientist that has these other animals that are with him because he didn't ever had a family or anyone to take care of him, that's sort of exactly what Superfly does later in the movie. Like, talks about how the other mutants are his family, and he also making his this machine to make everyone else mutants. Wouldn't that be something that Baxter Stockman would do, knowing this character that Superfly is now and who he was before?
And before he didn't want to make everyone mutants. He just wanted everyone to respect him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then once he becomes a mutant, he has different priorities. I feel like that will track well for this short run of Baxter Stockman we saw in this movie. I feel like that was their intention, but changed halfway through, you know?
Maybe.
I think so. But you said you wanted to be like a Jekyll and Hyde kind of situation, right?
Not really Jekyll and Hyde, more like, okay, look. So they got these big actors in it. They got Giancarlo Esposito as Baxter Stockman for one scene. I
Right.
feel like that was intended to be a lot bigger role.
Do you think that it became too dark of a subplot for the movie when they were trying to gear it towards kids?
Maybe.
Maybe.
But
Possibly.
then again, he dies in this though.
Yeah, but it's not like
There's a lot more death in this.
death
than I
scenes
would
happen in
expected.
a lot of kids things. As long as it's not gory, it's okay. Like Lion King, Mufasa dies. He is dead. In almost every Disney movie, some parent always dies. Actually,
But that's different. This one, I think this one's a lot more of a hard PG than those ones. Because not only do you see death, but they mention how, yeah, I killed that fool. I mollywopped him. Blah, blah.
oh my.
You know what I did? I beat that fool. Damn, I touched that chin. Mollywopped him. Wop, wop, to an inch of his life. And
Like, it feel like it's a lot more of a bigger story than other Ninja Turtle movies. I mean, not as big as the Michael Bay ones, but
Yeah, I would
Those are
say not as big as Michael Bay, but
What do
pretty
you
big
mean by
story.
a big what?
a bigger story, like a bigger bigger deal, you know?
Yeah,
Bigger deal?
Sergio, go big or go home.
It's a huge ass mutant monster running around New York at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
you
a-
guys would have said something like the one that we saw back in the early 2000s, the CGI movie. Remember? They have a huge number of monsters running around the city.
Oh yeah, but
Which one is
this is bigger. It's like Godzilla.
Godzilla?
Oh, But they do have a
well,
huge
it is
monster at the end of the
Godzilla,
movie.
basically. Because that's basically Godzilla. Superfly gets all big and huge, and he's mixed with every like animal.
And also,
Oh, yeah.
with the rating for this movie being PG, they
Uh-huh.
curse a lot in this movie.
What? They
Curse?
don't curse.
Yeah, they do.
They do not. No, they don't.
Yes, Superfly. Every other dialogue is him saying "hell" or "damn" or "I'm
But that's
pissed
not
off."
a curse word.
what the? Y'all some little tortoises, huh? Damn!
Okay, we'll ask you more questions. Figure out what the hell's going on with this dude.
And that right there pissed me off.
No, but we don't.
I'm about to go to 100 on y'all.
No, hey man. Bruh.
Broski.
Bro.
Bro Sam.
Abracadabra.
What the hell y'all doing? What the hell?
Does that count as cursing?
Yes,
That's not a curse word.
for a PG movie by Nickelodeon.
That's not a curse
It's
word.
a Nickelodeon movie.
The
But they say
only
that in all
people-
kinds of PG movies.
Yeah,
but not
that's not
all-
really a curse word. Like, bro, if I say damn, you're not gonna be like, whoa. Lola said damn, guys. That's crazy. You can't be saying that.
Okay, there's a rule for animated kids movies nowadays. You don't say hell. You don't say damn. You don't say you get pissed off. You're not gonna say you're gonna go 100 on the fool. You're not gonna go mollywop someone. You're not the stuff you don't do in a PG Nickelodeon kids movie nowadays.
Well, no,
You don't see that happen to SpongeBob.
But they kind
Name-
of say that in a lot of.
Name the last
Other
time that
kids
happened to
movies.
SpongeBob where Plankton said, "I'm gonna go 100 on you, SpongeBob." No, you don't.
No one
That's
says-
because they don't talk like that. That
Exactly.
wouldn't make sense for Plankton to even talk like that.
Exactly.
What do you mean exactly? Okay.
You don't hear SpongeBob saying, "I'm pissed off" or anything.
That's because SpongeBob would not even ever say something like
Yeah,
that.
he
It's not
would.
even in his character. There was only one episode where SpongeBob quote unquote cursed, and it was bleeped out with like dolphin talking, and then Mrs. Puff was like, "Wow, I didn't know SpongeBob had such colorful language."
Hello, customers. Nice day we're having, huh? Hey, Patrick, how the are ya?
Pretty good, SpongeBob.
Well, I thought this was a restaurant, not a gutter mouth convention.
Like, do you know how frustrated SpongeBob would have to be to even think about cursing to begin with? Like, that just doesn't translate.
Well, he's been pissed a lot of times. The first thing I could think of was when he didn't get
But
the
he
promotion
only
in the
quote
movie.
unquote cursed in one episode.
He wasn't pissed off. He was sad and depressed.
He was pissed. In the SpongeBob movie, of course he was pissed. He got drunk the night of, and then the morning after to go to work, he was pissed. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go deal with Mr. Krabs.
I'm late for work. Mr. Krabs is gonna be Mr. Krabs.
You know, I got something to say to you. Fuck you, fuck your promotion, and fuck your Krusty Krab too.
Why are you cursing?
That's what he
Are you
said.
talking about?
You don't remember that
That's
scene?
what SpongeBob said.
Yes, I remember the scene. He did not curse.
I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean.
I've got something to say about Mr. Krabs. I deserve that manager's job, but you didn't give it to me because you say I'm a kid. This man has got something to say to you.
Whatever you say, Chance.
What I'm saying is right. Don't dismiss me like that. No. He was
I'm
pissed.
not. Whatever you say. Yeah.
Well, he would have mollywopped Mr. Krabs if he wasn't.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he
Yeah, he
wouldn't.
would.
That's not in SpongeBob's
No,
character.
he doesn't get into fights.
Yeah, this is SpongeBob we're talking
He
about.
does get into fights.
There
Like
was only
one.
one time where SpongeBob tried to be hardcore. It was when they were trying to get into this
Weenie
I
Hut.
forgot what it was. Yeah,
Weenie Hut
Weenie Hut.
Juniors?
Yeah, and he was in Weenie Hut Juniors, but he would kept trying to move up.
Are you trying to defend this movie by saying this is not a hard PG movie?
I'm
What?
just saying, what? I'm so confused.
I'm saying that this movie is pushing more of the old school type of animated movies where they can curse a lot more, like early DreamWorks.
What we were
I
saying is that
guess.
doesn't
I was
count
just
as
saying
cursing.
that doesn't count as cursing.
It does count as
and
cursing
that
when it
a
comes
lot
to
of
this.
kids movies do that.
Do you see on Nickelodeon?
But I guess you could say maybe they did that more than other ones. But
That's
I don't
what
know
I'm
if that's really
saying.
true.
I'm saying this the amount of cursing in this movie is equivalent to
Oh.
like Shrek 1.
Okay.
Now see, I don't think you believe me.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
No. See, oh god. No, never mind. Fine.
Mm.
But also, okay, you know, no, it's still hard PG. Splinter, when he's saving the kids about to get milked. No, listen to me. I'm not gonna let this go. I'm gonna let this go, but I can't. No, I'm not gonna lose this fight. So look.
But nobody's even fighting with you. We're
No.
just like,
No, you're just dismissing me
but
like,
not really.
okay. I'm trying to prove it to you. There's a part where Splinter is saving his kids from getting milked by a milking machine, and he's fighting all the guards. The first person that comes up to him, he stabs in the face, and he does not get up for the rest of the scene.
okay.
Do any
That
of them get up?
happens in like 2 times in this movie. Actually, probably more. But
And also, whenever when Leonardo was using his swords, went throughout when they were fighting all the gangs.
No, but this
Those
is
are
different.
swords.
He stabs him in the face.
yeah, he's saving his sons. You're telling me if you were saving your son, you wouldn't stab someone in the face to
I'm not
save
saying
your son?
I'm not living a PG movie, Lola.
Okay. But there's no blood. As long as there's not a lot of gore, that is fine.
He's still on the ground.
Okay.
He's
So is
dead.
the other guy behind him.
You know what, Chance? Maybe you're right. What do I know about PG ratings? Maybe you're right. I don't see what
Everyone is still on the ground. Look at that.
Okay, anyways, Sergio, are there any other small details you really liked in this movie? Speaking of the milking scene, I really liked how that was a callback to earlier when like Splinter was like, guys, humans are bad. Do you remember what they did to us? And then he said, they would kill you and milk you for your essence. They're like, oh, Dad, why would you say that?
You don't remember why humans are disgusting monsters? Why they're dangerous? Why they're gonna milk us for our blood?
We don't even have nipples.
Exactly. And then when they they get kidnapped, she's literally milking them for their mutant powers. Like, that was crazy. I still don't know how she milked them. She probably said, but I was like, how do you milk a turtle? Is that even possible? I was like, what?
I love how when when Splinter sees them, it's like after fighting, everyone's like, what's that right there? What were you on right now? Like,
What is this machine?
This is a machine.
Does that say milking machine?
No,
what?
definitely not a milking machine.
Of that. It's a milking machine.
See? I told you.
Yeah, I just know Splinter was happy that he was right, like someone I know. But yeah.
Why are you bringing up bullshit, Lola? I'm always happy.
You just did that in like 5 minutes, like just a minute ago.
It's not even that old, but okay, old man. But I mean, yeah, good joke all around. Good movie. Love it.
Okay, I forgot to mention something unrelated to what's going on right now, but something to do with the movie. So picture this. It's June of 2023.
Okay.
I go to VidCon over in Anaheim.
Oh no. VidCon. Yeah.
And there are a bunch of stands with Pizza Hut on it and also a little sewer above it. Like a sticker that looks like a sewer.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means, sir. I'll tell you what it means. Basically, Pizza Hut had a cross promotion with Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem and had like a thing where at VidCon they gave out gift cards, like little scratchers. And me and my friend Lexi, and even you, Sergio, did you join us when we did this?
Yes, I was with you.
Yeah, okay. So we went around to every single stand and and they said, scan this card right here and get a coin. And we did it every time we did it, we got a scratcher. And since my birthday was on June 23rd, the same time as VidCon, at the end of the day, the last day, they gave me all the cards.
Oh, nice. That's
and
cool.
guess how much money I had of Pizza Hut money?
$100.
$325.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Did you even use all of that? Because I know you don't. Really
I hope he did.
much.
What? He loves pizza. What are you talking about?
Because every time we were over there, we only ordered like one pizza.
Well, because we were only there for 2 days, Sergio.
Pizza. Because Chance always has the barbecue sauce pizza.
Oh yeah, that's right.
As opposed to marinara sauce.
Well, yeah, because it's just good.
I'm not saying it was bad. I literally ate it with you. It's good. That would definitely count as a controversial pizza take, though. I could see someone hearing this and be like, Chance puts barbecue sauce on his pizza? What?
Better than what other people do.
What? What do other people do to their pizza?
They put ranch on it or mayonnaise.
Okay, you know I put ranch on my pizza.
They don't put it on their pizza.
And also, who puts mayonnaise on their pizza? That's kind of
weird.
That's weird.
I'm not gonna call them out in here, but I'm not gonna say their name, but they know who they are.
Oh, so you're referring to someone specific? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
But it's not like I would judge you for your pizza takes either, because I love pineapple on my pizza, and everybody thinks that's weird.
It is.
You know what? Oh my gosh.
I used to have pineapple on my pizza, but I just got tired.
I'm talking to Sergio. Sergio is my favorite person today. Sergio, what have you been doing?
What have I been doing?
Yeah, what have you been doing? What's going on in the life of Sergio? How's the fam?
No, we ain't got time for that right now. We gotta keep going.
Fine.
We can get into our Sergio
to a
lore
Patreon
later.
to hear about my personal life.
Okay, I'll get into Sergio's personal life later. But anyways, I like the ratting us out joke. And then they were like, I mean, it's 2023, Mikey. I thought that was funny. Especially the way Splinter said, don't use that word that way.
Look, we're really sorry, Splinter. Some of the guys want to see a movie and I try to talk them out of it.
What? You ratted us out.
Hey, don't use that word that way.
I mean, it's 2023.
Sorry, Dad.
You know, I want to continue, but back to what you said about controversial pizza taste. It reminded me so much of the 80s TV show where they had a scene where April was in sewers. They were talking about all the different stuff they put on their pizza, like bananas, ice cream.
Oh yeah.
sauerkraut.
I know. Like mine isn't that weird, especially if you get into what Scooby and Shaggy do to their food. They be putting.
Well, that's different. That's a dog and a high ass man.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh wait, is it true that Shaggy's vegan?
He is.
No, Shaggy's
or
never
vegetarian?
been vegan.
He was.
No,
Yeah, he was.
literally eats everything.
No.
He has never been vegan.
Yes, he has, Lola.
What are you guys
He's been a
talking
vegan
about?
since the beginning, all the way until like, the 90s.
No, he's not a
Yeah.
vegan. He eats meat and cheese. Those are
No.
not vegan.
Lola, I can explain.
Yes.
The voice actor Casey Kasem was a known vegetarian. In the moment.
Okay, but
I'm
Shaggy's
done.
not vegan.
I'm not done yet. Wait. So in the 90s, they had a commercial with Burger King with Scooby and Shaggy in it. And after that point, he said, "I'm not gonna play him anymore."
Why does he decide not to play him anymore after that? Scooby's
Because he was a vegetarian.
Shaggy's always been eating everything. He eats everything. That's his thing.
No, that was the thing. Is that the original actor was a vegetarian, but since they used his character to play a Burger King commercial where he was eating meat, he said that he didn't want to play that anymore. So they got
But
a
it
new
wasn't
actor
him,
to
it was his
retcon him as like
character.
eating just about anything.
That's kind of dumb, but okay.
Yeah, this was the commercial right here.
Like I'm starving, Scoob. Me too. Like I'll have 400 Kids Club meals. Me too.
Look who's pulled into Burger King. Scooby-Doo and the whole gang. You can collect all 5 toys. One with every Kids Club meal.
Thank you.
Yeah, because of that, he didn't want to do it anymore.
I think that's kind of dumb, but okay.
All right.
But
So
still,
what else are we
Shaggy's
gonna talk
never
about?
been vegan. That's his voice actor, not Shaggy.
I was gonna say.
We could talk about how Splinter had to eat his best friend for survival.
I have one friend. He was a cockroach. We got along very well. His name was Kevin. And then I ate him.
Splinter.
He didn't eat him
No,
for
he
survival. He
lives-
just ate him because he wanted to.
No, he's a rat trying to live off the streets. Or
He has food in his hands.
You don't know. Yeah, but that's such a tiny bite. I don't even know what that is he's eating. Oh wait, no,
He
it's
has
the
a hot dog right next to him too. Look
My
at that.
bad.
You would eat
Yeah.
that. You didn't have to eat his friend.
I remember what's it called. So I want to talk
Well,
about.
if he didn't, somebody else would have eaten him. Would you rather
No.
you eat Chance or somebody else eats Chance? Think
I'd
about
rather
that.
someone else eat Chance.
Wow.
Oh, you don't like
you're gonna
dark
let-
meat, Sergio?
Wait, what the fuck?
Wow, Sergio only likes the white.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
I'd rather refrain from eating my friend.
Exposed. Dang. What if it was?
Oh.
But what if you're not killing him? Like, let's say you're on an island, on a deserted island. You've been hungry for days, and Chance's already died. Would you?
I guess it would depend on how hungry I am. I probably could use his meat to actually just like fish it.
See, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Can we change the subject, please?
No,
I
we're
could probably
talking
use
about
him to
how
just, like-
Sergio would use.
I
your
feel
meat.
uncomfortable.
I'd probably use it to catch fish like
Really
a
don't
shark,
like this.
like how they did in the movie Unbroken, where they caught a bird
Oh my
and
god.
used
Well-
the bird's
Stop
meat
going to
to
detail.
catch a shark.
No,
and they
we're
ate
gonna
the shark.
continue.
Sergio, please. Lola, please
Okay.
stop this.
The
Then
last
I'll
thing
use
I'm gonna
his
say
bones
is, if
to
we were on a
get- to
deserted
chop down a
island.
Shut
tree.
the fuck up, Sergio.
Okay, but if we were on a deserted island and I died, I would let you guys eat me. It's okay. You
Oh,
guys
thank
have to
you.
survive. Have to survive. It's important.
I'm not sure how okay I would be with that.
Mm.
I don't think
But just don't eat the brain. It's bad to eat another human's brain.
How would
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Oh, I researched this.
Why would you research this?
Venom.
Oh. No. So,
Can we change the subject? I don't want to talk about eating each other, please.
I'm so hungry.
okay. We'll change the topic off of cannibalism and dip our toes right back in to the ooze of Mutant Mayhem.
So,
Pizza.
can we talk about the cast? I want to talk to cast for as long as fucking time. But we talk about
Okay,
eating each
so let's
other,
talk
and I don't
about
want to
Ice
talk about that
Cube.
anymore.
All right, I want to talk about Ice Cube.
Thank
Talk
you.
about him. Let's talk
Thank
about
you.
Ice Cube. I loved him in Friday. I loved him in 21st Jump Street.
4 in the morning, police at my door.
That's an iced tea line.
Well, he was just quoting Ice Cube.
Iced
Am I
tea.
gonna take the
No,
fun
Ice
out
Cube's
of
quoting
it?
iced tea.
Ice Cube. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember in an interview, Ice Cube said that he said that line because he wanted something to do with Superfly's character. So do you think he quoted Ice T?
Yeah.
So
He
Ice
would-
T played Superfly?
No, Ice Cube played Superfly, but he was
I
quoting
know,
an
but
Ice
he
T
was-
song.
Okay.
Wait, does
I
that mean
feel
that in this
confused now.
universe, Ice
What's
Cube
cool?
hasn't come out yet or doesn't exist?
No, Ice Cube does exist.
Because
Ice Cube is
Ice
super fly
T
now.
is the guy from Law and Order, the black guy from Law and Order.
No, I'm saying that Ice
Mm.
Cube doesn't exist in this universe, and he's called an Ice T.
Yes, more than likely, probably.
Maybe.
That's usually how
Also,
it goes.
who voices April O'Neil in this one?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Is Ayo Edebiri.
Yep,
Who's that?
she's awesome.
She
What? She's in the new horror movie Opus,
He doesn't
and
know
she's
what that is.
also in the TV show The Bear.
He also
It's a
doesn't know what that
cookie.
is.
Wait, the bear?
Yeah, The Bear. It's on Hulu.
Wait, no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I was
see.
thinking of a different show.
Oh my gosh.
She was
Oh,
Envy. She was Envy
yeah.
in Inside Out too.
Inside Out too.
Oh.
Yeah, she's been a big actress.
She was in
Keep
Bottoms.
Up, Sergio. She was in Bottoms. I know you've seen that,
Wait, what
Sergio, because we
ethnicity
all
is she?
watched that. She's black.
Oh, okay.
Can't you tell, Sergio?
Well, no.
What? Oh my
I could
gosh.
tell from this character, but when she was playing like Envy, I couldn't tell.
Okay. Did you know Chance was black? I have so many questions. But anyway.
And we got Paul Rudd as Mondo Gecko.
Yes, I love Gecko. Gecko.
That was so. I got something weird. I still haven't found an answer to. When I saw the credits for the movie, it said introducing Paul Rudd as Mondo Gecko.
Yeah, because yeah.
No, it doesn't
Wait,
make
why
any
is that
sense.
weird?
It doesn't
Why does
make
that
any
not
sense.
make sense? Wait, what doesn't make sense about it? I'm
Because
confused.
every other character in the movie, every actor, it usually goes like the main characters first, like the main turtles. Then it goes other celebrities and
What? I
playing the
thought they
roles.
did it by the popularity of the actor. Because if you have a big star actor like John Cena, he's a big he's very famous, so you're gonna have him in there. And then Ayo Edebiri, she's really big, so you're gonna
No,
have her in there.
like
I
this
thought it
how-
would go by how big the actor / actress is.
No, usually sometimes it depends on which movie it is, but since it's a movie focused on the turtles and it's a popular thing about them being kids, we're gonna showcase the kids first since they're the main characters in the movie. Then we talk about the side characters. It has all these big people in it, and usually the seniority, like if it's a popular actor or actress that's been in the game for a long time, they usually have a with or and credit and make them the last roles, make them the last credits. So we got with Jackie Chan and Ice Cube because he's the main villain, and also someone people know. But then after all that, then it has introducing Paul Rudd as Mondo Gecko.
Yeah, because Paul Rudd's a really big actor. I don't think that's that
big
weird.
though. No,
But everybody knows him. If I said,
has to be a
oh my
bit.
gosh, do you guys know who Paul Rudd is? Everyone would be like, yeah, Ant-Man.
No, but that has to be a bit though.
What do you mean?
Is it? How's it a bit?
Because Paul Rudd is just an actor. You think that Paul Rudd's bigger than John?
Just an actor.
No,
okay.
know what I mean?
Just
Seth
an
Rogen
actor.
produced the movie. He's in the middle of the credits.
Okay.
He wrote the movie too. It's his production company that made the movie. And he's in the
we
middle of the
already
movie.
know he made it. So he's like, oh, okay, Seth Rogen.
Paul
We're
Rudd,
like, oh, he made it.
Paul Rudd being not even a main character or a side character, a third tier character in this movie.
Chance, I don't think you understand how amazing Mondo Gecko is. He's the best character.
That's
in
not the
this movie.
point. He did not have a substantial role in the movie. He was not the dad. He was not the villain. He was not the side character. He wasn't the April. He wasn't there like impacting the story anyway. He was just there.
I don't
along
think
with the
you
movie.
But the movie wouldn't be the
how
same
much I
without
love
him.
the
You
bond
can't be
between
having a
Mondo
Ninja Turtles
Gecko
movie without
and
Mondo Gecko.
Michelangelo.
Oh my
You don't
god, we had over
understand.
5 fucking movies
And-
without Mondo Gecko in them.
Mondo Gecko.
Understand, Mondo Gecko. I like
Justice,
your vibe.
justice for
I like
Mondo
your
Gecko.
vibe. I like your vibe.
Clearly, you don't understand, Chance. It's okay
The
to not
importance
understand.
of Mondo Gecko.
Exactly. See, Sergio gets it.
No,
I remember when they introduced Mondo Gecko in the 2012 CGU TV show. It was awesome.
Yeah, Mondo's awesome.
No, okay, see, this is a bit. I'm looking it up right now. While you guys are making a joke and laughing at me in my face, I was looking it up on Yahoo Entertainment, and so it was all a big bit. I'll read you what the article says. I think
Okay.
so.
You know what, Sergio?
Right here.
I'm not liking this side of Chance. Why
no-
does he always have to be right?
Wait, so for interview with the director, he says, and then there's an ageless wonder Paul Rudd, whose on-screen credit drew big laughs in theaters, introducing Paul Rudd as Mondo Gecko, it reads. Then the director says, it's an honor. I think he's really going places. And then the director cracks about the 50-year-old Ant-Man and Anchorman star, saying, I think I got my eye on him. People are going to be knowing who he is in a few years. So that was a bit. They do introducing credits for new people that haven't been in the industry yet. Like the actors that
But
are.
hasn't Paul Rudd been in that industry for a while?
That's the joke!
So the joke is that he is not a new actor.
Yes!
Okay. I don't think we get it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's the bit. That's the joke.
What? Okay.
No. Okay. Oh my God. It's just an industry. It's like a small thing that you just question, like, why is it introducing? We've seen him for so long. Remember, there's a bit where it's saying Paul Rudd and everything.
No.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that.
He's been in movies for over 20 years.
Yeah.
I remember people saying Chris Pratt was gonna be voice acting every character.
And if you
but
saw,
I didn't really care because I liked him as Mario. I feel like he played Mario well.
Okay.
And then after that, people were like, "Oh my gosh, no, he's gonna ruin every character."
Okay, see, like this. Imagine if you.
Aquafina.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Imagine if you saw like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and at the end of the credits it says introducing Chris Pratt as Star-Lord.
I mean, I think that's pretty funny because he starred in all those.
There you go. That's the joke. Laugh at that, but with this movie.
Okay, you know what, Chan?
Why are you laughing?
I'm happy
I
for you.
specifically demanded it.
You know what? You're great. You're so right. That's what you want to hear, right?
Yes.
So right.
Thank you. God, I love feeling right.
Yeah.
God.
This is exhausting.
For who? You or me?
Wait, why would it be for you?
I'm having to
why
explain
would
a
it be
joke to you
exhausting
guys.
for
This
you?
is not fun for me.
Yeah, if you have to explain the joke, it's not funny.
Exactly. Why am I doing it?
Wait, what
Because
are
you
you
have
doing?
to always be right. It's so annoying. Anyways.
Anyways, let's talk about how this movie is black coded.
What?
Okay, but we already got confirmed that all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are black.
Not all of them, no.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
the
black.
actors aren't.
2 of them.
Well, the actors aren't, but they're black. If somebody were to tell me the turtles are white, I'd be like, you're crazy. They're black. That's like saying Darwin's white. He's even been officially drawn by Cartoon Network as a black character.
But Darwin's voiced by a black actor.
Which one's Darwin again?
The fish with legs.
The fish.
Oh,
from
Amazing World of Gumball. Okay, that's what you were talking about. I
Yes.
got confused for a second.
Yeah.
This movie is black coded, honestly.
Well, yeah.
Isn't it
Most
more-
of the characters are black.
Not
Well,
like-
maybe not most of them, but a good amount of them are black. Like they made April black for this, and then
April was
the
originally
villain's
black, apparently.
She was. I've known her as white until Rise of TMNT in this movie.
Oh yeah, me too. That's when
She's
Chance
always
told me
been,
that
like,
she was originally
some
black in
white
the original
girl
comics.
reporter. Oh, she's black in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the original comics.
I see.
Another thing I noticed was something that I think that they added last minute, which was ADR, which was at the end of the movie after some of the credits went by. It was showing an epilogue on what the kids are like now before they tease Shredder, and they're at the prom. Everyone's having a good time, and you hear, I should say, April saying, "We're just going as friends, right?" What? And that's it. But as they're talking, their lips don't move. Did you guys catch on to that?
I did not catch on to that, being honest.
Me neither. It went by too fast.
Wait, this is his friends, right?
What?
Oh yeah, now I noticed it.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think that there might be teasing something or not something. You know what? No, they can't tease anything. They can't tease her having a crush on a turtle. They can't have that.
It's funny how they did that in the other series.
Which series?
In 2012 one, they actually had Donnie and April get into a relationship.
Oh.
Farai and Leonardo, and Mikey with the time traveler, and then Raphael with the lizard, space lizard.
See, I didn't watch that show. That's my blind spot.
And also in the original comics, Raphael was the first Ninja Turtle to actually have a girlfriend who was a fox yokai.
I just don't think it's that possible in this movie. That's somewhat in reality, you know?
Somewhat in reality?
Unlike other movies, the humans are there just to be scared of Ninja Turtles or to be evil, or like unless they're April or Casey Jones to help them. That's mainly
Does Casey Jones actually make an appearance in anything in this movie?
No.
Oh. I mean, everyone else in this movie seems to be okay with them once they like actually get into the light.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This one, unlike the other movies, they actually find a way for people to like them and be able to go to school. So they're having a more down to earth, coming of age point of view on this movie. To where whenever it's a coming of age movie, you gotta make sure that everything feels earnest and more human. I feel like that's the best way to go across it. So if it's going across that way, you gotta have some more understanding on how people think and how people process things. Or for kids, like be more grounded in reality than your typical other movies, you know?
I think I'm starting to get what you're saying.
Yeah, and so in that case, you can't have, even though they're they are turtles and ninjas and also anthropomorphic in a way, I don't think they're gonna be able to have a turtle human relationship in it. They might.
I don't understand how they were actually able to do that with it. I don't understand. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Sorry, but I was gonna say, One thing I kind of didn't like was how, well, I kind of like it. Okay, so essentially how Leo had a crush on April in this movie, I didn't have a problem with it because it didn't seem like they were trying to force a romance between the two of them. Like, he liked her, but it wasn't on both ends, if that makes sense. But that is one thing I always thought was weird. Why are the writers trying to ship the turtles with April O'Neil? What's going on with that? I guess, but why? Especially in the like early 2000s TV show that was on Nickelodeon. Oh, when they tried to ship Donnie with April, it was so bad, so annoying.
I think it also brings up like a bunch of motives, like a good reason to help. Because remember, in this movie, Leonardo was the one that was saying, we gotta go help her.
I gotta get the scooter back to this beautiful and charming human woman. Alpha formation, go!
Whoa! I think all of his hormones just kicked in at once.
If he didn't say that, they would have just got pizza and watched her lose her bike and be screwed.
He's getting away.
Well, we tried to warn her. Not the more we can do. You guys want to grab pizza?
No.
Basically. I don't think they'd really be screwed. She didn't even know they were turtles until they helped her.
Yeah. And so I'm just saying, like, it also gave a point of view, like more awkward type point of view, which is something you need because they're also getting teenagers. And again, not only just teenagers, but like preteens in a way.
Yeah.
So if you have them to where they like April, it could be a different type of like where in the live action Ninja Turtle movies, like the Michael Bay ones, you can literally hear Michelangelo say, I can feel my shell tightening.
Oh, she's so hot, I can feel my shell tightening.
We can hear you. Like, we're not gonna have that type of love in this movie. We're gonna have like a
that would
nice
be a little crazy
crush,
guy.
like, you know, innocent type kid, like kid type crush. I think that they worked it out really well for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They found a way to make it seem like it's nice and earnest in a way. And I know
You mean like kid friendly?
yes, in a way, yes, like kid friendly, where they're not trying to pursue a loving relationship, more like a I want to be hanging out with you. You're my friend, like hold hands type kiss type of way. That's what I'm saying. And the innocent type of kids. Besides, Leonardo's not gonna do anything. He's too much of a nerd.
I was gonna say like Donnie looks like a basket case to me.
Basket case.
Yeah, the kind of the people who just kind of like put the hood over their entire face and just walk around just trying to be antisocial.
So every high school boy.
Yep.
Perfect.
I was gonna say it looks like my friend Donnie, but if you guys are part of the podcast,
Oh my.
not look like him, more like act like
He
him.
is Donnie. As soon as you told me his name was Donnie, I was like, he is Donnie. Who is now? He's Donatello.
Donnie.
That is him. That is Donnie.
Donnie, if you listen to this, leave a comment in the section below, please, so we can know you heard this.
Yes, Donnie is him. Confirmed.
It's
Donnie's
Donnie.
actually Donatello.
I think for a while on his Instagram, he had his picture be Donatello.
You know which one?
That's
Donatello, I just said.
Which
Which
one?
Donatello?
God.
There are different iterations.
Oh,
my God.
the 2012 one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Anything else you want to mention about this movie?
I think we talked about it pretty much everything.
Yep, I would agree.
All right, cool. Oh, can we mention? Well, okay, I'm done, but I gotta mention my favorite scene. We gotta mention our favorite scenes. Then we'll give a rating and go.
All right.
All right.
My favorite scene, easy, no doubt, is No Diggity. That scene
Which
with
one's that
them.
one?
Yeah.
The scene with them
The
fighting.
montage with them fighting. Yeah, that's good.
Which one?
What he's playing right now, Sergio. The montage
okay.
of them fighting.
Yeah, cutting
the song
between
No
all the different
Diggity.
turtles.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really cool.
Also, does Leonardo actually kill anyone because of the way he uses his swords, or is he using like the blunt end?
He's using the blunt end. He doesn't kill anyone. None of the turtles kill anyone. Yeah.
It is a really cool scene. I really like that scene. That was like the scene where I saw it and I was like, wow, this is actually getting to like what Ninja Turtles are known for.
My favorite scene was the milking scene and then the scene with them talking to April.
Which scene?
When they were in the high school and then she was telling them how she's puke girl.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think my favorite scene would probably be the car heist scene where they meet the Superfly and his gang, and then they stop them with the when they stop the car, and then when Donnie gets mollywopped.
Oh yeah.
I just find it funny, like he's getting beat up and he's saying he's mollywopping me.
No! He used my stick against me! Now he's mollywopping me!
Oh wow.
Okay, let's go to our rating.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going first. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give this movie 5 out of 5. I had so much fun with this movie. It was amazing. Now go ahead, Loli. What about you?
I would rate this movie 6 out of 5. Loved it from start to finish. It's really good.
Awesome. And what about you, Sergio?
I think I'll get this a 4 out of 5.
Oh my god. Just have to stand out from the crowd.
I do like the animation.
Sergio never gives a movie 5 out of 5.
I
He's
do
one of those
sometimes.
guys who's like, guys, there's always something we should improve. You see that one thing that's wrong? 4 out of 5.
I do like this movie, and I like the humor, and a lot of the things I like about this movie are very well done. But some of the kiddish humor for me is just, it feels too much like I'm watching something that's meant for kids, and for that, it kind of just
It
throws me
ruined
off
the
a little
vibe.
bit.
I
But
see.
yeah.
I don't like your vibe.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty, then I think we called it an episode.
Okay. Bye.
Wait, I'm Chance.
I'm Sergio.
And I'm the best. Thank you and goodbye.
And have a cinematic day.